Got to position this camera down some.
Yeah, they're just getting picky about what they want. I see some guy was fishing corn down in here. Does the corn do good? I guess they must have stocked recently. Yeah, they want to keep 4 stock trout. We're turning all the wild ones back. That one's stock. Yep. The hook popped out as soon as I put him in the net. Eater size anyway. Any more hits up here?
No, I just got my line back into the water. I found that if you throw it up here in the current and let it sweep.
There's one. You can't be asleep at the wheel now. That's the bad thing about this. Waiting for these fish to swallow it or whatever. Are you hung bad?
I'm just on a little twig that's on a rock.
Yeah, he did. That's what we got to deal with.
Here, you want to hold it and I'll go get it? Or you got it? Oh, there you go.
I don't want to ruin the spot and step out in there. I wish they wouldn't leave this trash down in here. I pick it up whenever I come down here. I pick it up and take it with me. Another big one? Oh, is he in that log? It's a brown.
That's a brown?
Yeah, it's a brown trout.
Well, look at there.
Set your yarn a little. No, it's actually a rainbow.
Set my yarn deeper?
Yeah, set your yarn a little deeper. That might be like a nice wild fish. Yeah, it's a wild one. Yeah. It's a big wild one. Yeah, it is wild. Look at this. That's a good fish. Yeah, that's a wild one. I always put those wild fish back. That's a pretty fish. Yeah, that's definitely not a soft one.
Oh.
I'm sure you had another hit.
Yeah, it was. I think it might be a little fish right here in these rocks.
You want to get back here?
Why not?
Yeah, where he is usually, there's another fish, there's another one.
Well, he was
Right there.
here. You take this one.
We're gonna trade up. If you hesitate for just a moment,
They get you.
they're gone.
So where am I casting to? Just out in
So
the.
you got to put it in that trench, and then when it goes out there, just lift your rod so it floats on down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let me look at your fly. Oh, let me look at your fly and see what's going on with it. It's not deep enough. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and swap out to that pheasant tail. There's the all the way down. Get the rod, lift the rod, lift the rod. So you gotta lift the rod so it floats on down. So you gotta let it get carried all through that trench.
Yeah, I like it further back. Go that way. You went too far up.
So follow it back. You gotta swing your rod with the current so it gets carried on down. Yeah. So be careful now. There's that rock. You're hung on that rock, and now you've got moss on your fly. Allergies are killing me.
Throw behind the rock?
You got to go downstream of the rock.
Right there.
There you go. Lift the rod high, and then swing the rod down as it floats. There, that was a fish. You got to be ready.
I'm not.
Don't shake.
Oh, my fault.
Whenever that happens, never shake, because you'll make your problem worse before it's better. This is tricky because you got to float it downstream. That's harder than shooting it upstream and floating it back to you.
It's got to hold that thing where it's just floating.
You got to elevate the rod and then let the current take it on down. So I put on that pheasant tail like that. You got.
Oh, there's one right there. You can see him.
Yeah, you just got that.
You got to get the correct drift or they'll laugh at you. Man, it's wrapped a dozen times. That wild one, I mean, he was so yellow, we thought, there you go, we thought he was a brown. Now, if you set the hook hard, you have to look at your yarn because you moved it now. So you're going to have to physically move your yarn back. That was this first spot. Yeah, this hole has produced some big wild trout for me this year.
Dave.
No, you hook on that rock, probably on. I'll deal with that in a moment. So the hard thing about nymphing is you do have to try to steer that fly around obstacles under the water. You don't want to let it just go right into a snag, if that makes sense.
Now that big wild, is he just one that uses all this corn and stuff like that? That's how he lived here?
Yeah, because they stock this hole heavy, but there's always been a lot of wild fish in here. And those wild ones are savvy. So that rock is cool. So you gotta cast it farther across into that current. Now raise the rod and then follow it down as it floats, like that.
It don't float very far, does it?
Let me see. Let's take it. Just like that. You want to hold it up just like that?
Yeah, that's it.
When it gets to that tail end, then you just lift it up again.
Unfortunately, this rig busted off.
I saw him over there.
So what you do,
right there. That was closer and reaching out.
after this spot fades, what you have to do is go in down below, and then shoot the yarn upstream, and then strip your line.
Oh, damn it.
Go back.
All right, it's out.
Strip your line as it floats back to you from a downstream side.